these words. Some of these words have been lost in their knowing. What do they, how do they work? Not necessarily what they mean, but how they work. Why do I say that? How do they work? Because intelligence works with Isuin. Isuin is energy. It's kind of like mathematics, physics, and that kind of stuff. And scientists, but kaya Isuin gets no. Das goes ski miss win. Ski miss win guide twin. Niki scheme sonoma. And then you, achmo. Talk about that, ski miss win. Meaning, I remember who I am. I remember my spirit. I remember my energy. I remember who I am. Nihio. I can tell you that story. Nihio mania. So, ski miss win is that. Ski mit the win. Ski mit the win means we know each other. It's wakohtuya, how we're related. Ski mit the win. Or ski tamawin. Ski tamawin is you know things, you have beliefs, you have certain things that were taught to you, handed to you by your parents, elders, and people that influenced you in your life. You keep those beliefs, and they can to give you some guidance. And so I to talk about some of these words, and I said, I have to make it clear, moment because now and I didn't come to teach. I come to remind. We say remind. I don't pretend I'm a language teacher or I know how to write. She probably knows how to write better than me. The point, I don't really care about the meaning. It helps me, but I don't really focus on what it means. I focus on how does it work. So kiski, when you hear that word, it's to remember. Kakiskisin, to remember things, what you have been taught, what you have seen, what you have done, what you have walked, to remember these things, because they're all experiences. You have chosen them. And so, I remember an elder kawihtamod. Do you remember Tanti Ohtuhtin? And I said, I remember Big River. Oh, he said, Moya, kikskissen jom Tanti Ohtuhtin. And he said, Udiuma, Yohtuhti Taisino. He go, Inawasunat unigikwa. He chooses his parents. He go, Diuma Ohtuhtin.